In Part 38 of Fire Emblem Engage, we approach Granland Temple, where the final shard is hidden. Vale is acting weird and asking to go in alone and destroy the shard, but we say that, like, she's crazy. I mean, have you seen what's been going on? And she says that she just doesn't want us to go against what's in there. Before she can say what that is, Lumera walks out. And I may be thinking way back to, like, the first episode, that we already saw Lumera die? Well, that's because you're right. This is the corrupted version of Lumera, created by Sombron, who used the power of the rings to make a fancier, more realistic corrupted. He figures this would be a good final line of defense because, I mean, how could you kill your own mother? Lumera then invites us in and offers to talk, saying that her, Lear, and Vale can be a family. Lear states that to be true to Lumera's wishes, he has to defeat her. Lumera continues to try and gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss us, but we stand firm against her. And with that, the map starts. And this map isn't terrible, but it has many of the usual annoyances of recent maps. The army split into two, there's the true damage wyverns, infinite reinforcements, and there's also this maps gimmick, which is that the Fell Dragon Shard shoots a giant laser out of it, and it can be blocked by standing behind certain objects. So, like last map we had to stand in front of things to counter the map gimmick, and this one you have to stand behind things to counter this map's gimmick. The gimmick really isn't actually too bad until you reach the final room with the boss, because there's basically no cover once we get in there. So you just kind of have to rush in and pray. The final room is especially tough because it's Lumera, backed with 2 healers, 2 mages, and 2 of the true damage wyverns, plus the giant laser. It takes multiple turns to take down everything in the final room, but the lasers seem to kind of stop once we start going for Lumera and stuff. Now, the infinite reinforcements do continue. Luckily, since the final room only has a 3-space entrance, I can kind of wall out the enemies with Boucheron and Tamara and such. Now, unfortunately, Lumera does have a 1-2 range weapon, so she's a lot harder to cheese than the previous boss. But there's still enough sources of 3 range attacks and a Louis that is tanky enough to wall off Lumera that she can't really do much. It also helps that she doesn't really seem to like to move from her starting tile, since it gives her evades and heals while she stands on it. It doesn't take too long to take down her 3 health bars, and with that, the chapter is done. She does drop the 1-2 range sword, which is exclusive to Alear. I can't wait to use it on all 1 of the remaining maps. Ooh. Either way, with the chapter over, Lumera returns to her normal self and has one last conversation with Alear before she gets slowly Thanos snapped away. After a heartfelt conversation, the squad looks towards the sky as all the shards are destroyed and the seal is now gone. It's time for the final fight.